Would you let a guy take you to a chain restaurant, like to Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Applebee's on the first date? Because I wouldn't. Like, I will just never reply back to you because what? Why would you take me there?
It's the Date Master, and we're back with another banger. So we're gonna get right into it, man. We're talking about they come in the front door looking for the back. This is a phrase. If you guys study the ism, you'll see a lot of guys who are in the ism speak and use this phrase. This phrase, you have to look deeper than the surface. And shout out to Pimp God Warren B. He says this in a lot of his videos that women come going. You must understand the timeline, and the way women gauge their time is a lot different than how men gauge their time. When you look at this video that I'm going to put on the front of this particular breakdown, you're going to see a young woman sitting in a car talking about refusing to date guys who take her to chain restaurants, basically stating she's looking for a man to give her an exclusive experience, which may entail putting in a little bit more effort, spending a little bit more coin, and dressing up the date or the experience a lot more than just going down the street to your local Applebee's. And what you get when you see women talking like this has come from the feminist ideologies that all women are winners, that women should not settle, etc., etc. But this is just, again, a far cry to shoo away men who are not who is not running off simpology, if you will. They're not running off simp gas or the pedestalization of women to where they're going to spend the most coin to outbid other men. She's looking for the top bidder, because after a woman gets a certain age, or if she comes into a certain type of circle of friends, she's going to want to identify with the friends that she's associated with, because these women discuss their dates so much they do a compare and contrast. They talk about what the man does, where he takes her, and how good the sex is. They don't talk about his ethics. They don't talk about his dedication to his craft. They talk about the outcome that they benefit from. So when they come in contact with you, a lot of times, because if they have squandered their youth and their time, they're going to be looking for rush process. They're going to be looking for ready-made situations. So you think that a woman is coming into your life to, again, build with you, be loyal, be a helpmeet. No. That's not how this is going in today's modern time. Women are moving at a rate 5 times faster than man, because social media has things on fast forward, or increasing the speed of development and lifestyle. So she comes into your presence, or you get into a situation that she's moving even when she's sitting still in front of you. She's scoping out. That's why a lot of women, they want that time. They want to be put first because they want to figure out how you measure up against her other options. She's already looking for the back door. She's coming in. She's moving through the house very quickly. Okay, this looks nice. I'm already out the back door. Understand, when you hear any man say this phrase or this statement, it is basically stating that a woman is not coming into your life to stay. She's coming to look around to see if it's worth staying. She's coming to see if the environment, the resources, the situation benefits her to the utmost. If it benefits her more than other guys she may be entertaining or looking to entertain. She always have men on the back burner. She always have men in the dugout, and she activates them based upon that scenario, either the fallout of it or it not panning out in the manner in which she thought it would. So you see this video at the front, she's an okay looking chick, but you have these average looking women that have to dress themselves up, that have a lot going on, thinking that men should give top dollar bids. My guy Kevin Samuel said a funny phrase. He said, "You think men should pay top dollar for penny pussy? Baby, that pussy not even hitting like that. Like you, and you know it because if it was, you would have been snagged. You would have been snagged a big dog. And a lot of the times you're gonna see this from women, mid 30s, 40s. These women are still spinning, or they throw away a man of mean or a man with a lot of potential who's on his way to the top because of minuscule differences. They throw him away thinking that they're going to get a better deal. And you must let them fall flat on their face and let reality do what it does. Let nature take its course. You have to let it run its course. So when these women come into your life, and I see these videos where guys are sending messages that they got ghosted, the woman abruptly broke up. The woman never abruptly breaks up with you. She breaks up with you months, sometimes years before she leaves physically, because she has to make sure the next prospect is ready. They do a hazing of the next prospect. They entertain him off and on, make it subtle, make it seem as if it's not anything that makes her guilty. They keep it innocent. They keep it in the friend zone joke in the DM about a show, friend zone jokes in the DM about a certain post. And then they crank up the frequency of that because now they're looking at, okay, this may be the next best situation depending on his responses. See, there is nothing new under the sun. I've seen it all and I've done it all, except get married. I've dealt with a number of women who have shown me all type of colors, all colors of the rainbow, all colors of the spectrum. Women play a mean game, and it's biological. This is nothing that you need to be emotional and angry about. This is just something you need to understand and analyze. You must analyze and observe women. If you're looking to date and deal with them, I'm going to give you the information to get the best outcome with the least collateral damage being your emotions or children. And we know we're not practicing the baby daddyism anyway. But your dealings with women are going to reveal a lot. They come in the front door looking for the back. They're moving at a high speed because they know they have a finite amount of time to meet a guy, bond with him, create the space to bring a child, because her nature is going to kick in. The older she gets, she gets into panic mode. She's ready to have a child, especially the women that don't have children or the women that may have one child but are hell bent on having more. They know they have a finite time or a finite amount of time and a finite amount of eggs, and they want to reproduce with the best possible candidate. But because time is of the essence, they know as they get older, their options start to slim down. Their possibility of getting a quality man, that chance becomes slimmer and slimmer by the day. For every day a man ages, a woman ages 5 days. For every day that a man ages, a woman ages 5 days. They think that they can do what we do, and they cannot. And they must learn this the hard way. There's no other way. They say a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And smart people, they get the game. You know the saying. It's a cliche saying, but it is relevant and it's accurate. But it's nothing like sheer experience and testing of theories to prove and find out the information yourself. So you're going to come out with the bumps and the bruises and the heart and the wounds, but this will make you stronger. This will give you the information necessary to make sure your dating experience go the way that you would like them to go. There are plenty tools and sources of information that can ensure that you will not fall victim to ignorant lust. You must move strategically, especially in 2021 right now. The time is, we're in a very peculiar time. Every step, every move that you make must be calculated. You want to enjoy your life because you don't know how this world is going to turn. So don't live in fear. But if you're going to engage in any activity, make sure you're safe. Make sure you're calculated. Make sure you understand and pick the best quality women to engage with. Because all it takes is one wrong turn, one wrong link up can cost you your life. One wrong link up can cost you a lifetime of heartache and pain and regret. So you must know how to vet. You must know how to observe patterns. You must know how to listen. And you must know what you are looking at and listening to. But always gauge your interaction based upon the time that she's demanding from you. That's going to be a big telltale. The amount of time that she's requesting, especially after you have given her a sneak peek at your lifestyle and your goals and aspiration, your work ethic, things that you have going on. If she's trying to monopolize and get all of your time, she's looking at you as a suitor. She's looking at someone that she can nest with and take advantage of, or take advantage of the opportunity to get in a good space with. And that's going to be one to get a child, financial gain, protection, something. She's not coming in there just for nothing. She wants something out of the deal, the same way you want something out of the deal. But yeah, man, it's the Date Master. I wanted to break down this video. But again, these chicks, man, you see these standards, these videos, they're going to be more vocal expressing what they don't want because they think that's some type of repellent to guys that are not playing with the right money, to guys that don't fit a certain description, to guys that don't have a certain level of charisma. This is her disclaimer to say, hey, you guys that want to come with the low ball, don't even shoot your shot because I'm not going to respond. It's a very smart tactic, but if you're initiated and you understand the nature of women and these, tactics, then you'll save yourself time, money, and heartache. It's the Date Master.